Hey there, folks, and welcome back to the Gamer's Grotto. Tonight we're going to be checking out this indie body cam game that's on PS5. One of the best body cam games on PS5, actually. There's a lot of them out there that are just either not body cam games and say they are, or are just so bad that, yeah, no. But anyway, this one's pretty good. It's made by PlayStage Interactive. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have covered a couple of PlayStage Interactive games before. They mostly make horror games. They are run by two gentlemen. So it's not a big company. It's just two guys who use Unreal Engine 5 and make these kind of indie games. And they have a YouTube channel, of course, PlayStage Interactive. Check them out. But anyway, let's hop right into this right now. Let's play BodyCam Gang Zone on the PS5.
Dispatch, you're entering hot zone known gang territory. Officer on multiple armed suspects reported at location. Gang activity confirmed. Over. 10:33. Be advised, backup is 15 minutes out. If things get hot, your vehicle has additional supplies. Watcher 6. Over. 10:99. Officer, neutralize all hostile targets. Backup ETA 12 minutes. Hold your position if possible. Your vehicle has med supplies if needed. Over.
Okay, so the story of this is kind of very basic. It's basically you're a stranded undercover police officer who is waiting for backup, and in the meantime, we just have to basically kill loads of bad guys. It's done through a police officer's body cam, so as you can see, it's very very body cam oriented. Using Unreal Engine 5 as well, so the visuals are actually kind of realistic for the most part. So we're going to do a couple of rounds on each map, and then we'll probably call it a stream. I don't want to stream too long, as I am actually moving this weekend, and I need to delegate my time wisely. Anyway, let's start this out. Now, you only have two firearms in this game, so you got your typical handgun, and we've got an automatic rifle. So basically, that's it. We have to survive multiple rounds. The game doesn't really end. It's mainly an achievement horror game. So if you're one of those guys who likes to collect achievements, this game definitely has a fair amount for you. But as I said, the game doesn't really end. At least not that I've noticed. I've gone for like 40 rounds. 40 waves, I should say, and the enemies just keep on coming. So we're gonna do a couple of waves in each round, and then we'll call it a stream. So in each level, sorry, not each round, a couple of waves in each level. So there's three levels to choose from. This is the first one, which is kind of like an abandoned building of sorts. The second one is kind of like a warehouse, and the third one is like a construction yard. So we're gonna check out all three locations. Play a couple of rounds in each location. Again, this is an indie game made by PlayStage Interactive. It is a company that is run by literally two people, and all of their games are made in Unreal Engine 5. They mostly do horror games. This is their first time making a body cam game, and honestly, it's probably one of the better body cam games on the PlayStation console. Are these guys just gonna stare? I say that as these guys are staring at me. Not very bright. I'm assuming you're in the other window. And I cannot see you, so I'm going to have to go around. In the meantime, let's just make sure that there's no other guys in this area. Doesn't look like there is. Oh, so there's only one guy left. I didn't even... I should have looked at that. Alright, so yeah, he's just the guy that's over here at this window shooting at us. I see him right there.
Officer, your vehicle has additional supplies. Over.
Now, realistically, if this were a police simulator game, which it clearly isn't, you wouldn't be stranded without backup for that long. I mean, especially in an area that's so crime-heavy armed with so many armed suspects, you wouldn't just be waiting and waiting and waiting until your backup arrives, having to deal with all of this yourself. So that's kind of where this game deviates from its real... Did I just float off the ground? That was weird. What is going on here? Okay. Again, very indie game made by two guys, so I'm not expecting it to be perfect. For what it is, it's really good. And for the cost, it's really good. So if you're wondering how much this game costs, it's at $2. No more, no less. And all of PlayStation Interactive games go for $2. Not just this one, but every single one that they've made. Most of their games are survival horror, and they're actually really good. As I said, I have covered a couple of them on my channel before. And really good games. Very good quality for the cost. Definitely, in my opinion. You're gonna have graphical glitches here and there, but then again, what game doesn't? These guys are really not paying attention to their surroundings at all. They're kind of just zoned out. Which is interesting, because normally when I've played, they don't just stand there. They kind of are already fighting you. And, whoa. Okay. Is he dead? Oh yeah, he's just clipping through the... Okay. I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna take care of that other guy with my handgun. Now, the plan was originally that we were going to do a live stream of Phasmophobia with some friends. Unfortunately, that probably won't happen until next week. So that's why we're going to do this tonight. Do a couple of rounds of BodyCam. And then we'll
Officer, your vehicle has additional supplies. Over.
Call it a day. I will be also doing a little bit of the Pirates of the Geek Vortex podcast tonight over on Olav Productions channel, where we will be discussing the latest bullshit in politics. The craziness that's going on in the world. You are clipping through the floor. Sir, are you a bullet sponge? Alright, one guy left, and he's probably on the other side of the building. I would assume. That's normally where they are. Okay.
1031, this is dispatch. Officer, your vehicle has additional supplies.
So I figure we'll do 5 rounds in each location, and then we'll probably call it a stream, because, I mean, we could keep this going for, like, 40 waves if we really wanted to. But, I mean, there's no point. It's rinse and repeat the same shit over and over and over. And again, it's a $2 game. Not overly expensive, but for what it is, for a BodyCam game, considering that most BodyCam games, as I said, on console are pretty shitty. Now, this is one of the few that's actually well done. Most either don't feel like a BodyCam game, or are the complete opposite of what the screenshots show. Because I noticed that lately, a lot of indie developers are using AI to generate really good-looking screenshots, and then you go and you buy the game, and it's simply not what is depicted in the screenshots at all. And unfortunately, Sony allows that on their store, and hopefully hopefully in the near future, they'll fix that, because, I mean, right now there's so many fake games on the PlayStation Store, or so many shovelware games on the PlayStation Store that really shouldn't be there. And I can't see too many people buying these games, so they're just kind of shoved onto the store, and I don't even know if they're making any money off of these games, sales-wise, because I can't picture too many people buying them. Now, this one is different. As I said, PlayStation Interactive, I have not only covered their games in the past on my channel, but I've also spoken with them directly. And they make some really good games. I mean, this one has its little glitches here and there, not anything game-breaking.
How are you?
Hey, Lewis, how are you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well this evening, this Friday evening. This will be my last stream for a little bit, because I am moving this week. So I'll be busy the next couple of days getting moved. But once I get internet set up at my new place, I will be back live streaming again. I will also be on Olav Productions podcast tonight, Pirates of the Geek Vortex, where we will be discussing politics and how crazy the world has become. At least in the US, anyway. Oh. Oh, now you're paying attention.
You are moving. Nice. Don't forget your games.
Don't forget my games? I'm pretty sure that's on the top of my list, buddy. that's the most important thing. That'd be like telling Stu to not pack his games if he moves. You ever see that happening? I don't. One guinea pig left. Where are you? Where are you located? Down here.
Don't forget your Star Trek costume and collection face with tears of joy also. Hello.
My Star Trek costume? Hey James, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, no, I got it. Almost everything's already packed. I mean, I'm not packing last minute. I've already... Oh! Alright. So I said 5 rounds per each location. That's 5 rounds. So let's switch out. We'll go back to the cruiser, the undercover car, whatever the hell it is, and we'll heal up, grab our ammo, what? Our ammo, and load up the next level. Alright, back to main menu, yes.
I'm okay, I volunteered at a farm today, then got McDonald's for dinner.
Nice, nice. I'm not a big fan of McDonald's myself. I'm not really into fast food, but that's cool. That's not to say I don't eat unhealthy. I just don't eat McDonald's unhealthy.
Officer, neutralize all hostile targets. Back up ETA, 12 minutes. Hold your position if possible. Your vehicle has med supplies if needed. Over.
So this is the next level, next mission, whatever you want to call it, next world, next whatever. This is a bigger map than the previous one that we were on. So this is kind of like an industrial complex, a bunch of abandoned buildings, almost like a factory. And then the third location, which we will be checking out after 5 rounds of this, is a construction yard.
So I usually get a chicken sandwich, fries, and a Coke.
Nice. Well, it's always good.
Unhealthy food do you eat?
Do I eat? Oh, fish and chips, chicken fingers, hot dogs, pizza, all that stuff. Not all at once. That would be... I don't have a death sentence. I just pile it all on my plate. Be like George from Seinfeld. Alright. You guys... Hi! I'm here to shoot you in the head. Wow, you guys are really oblivious, aren't you? Again, for those...
Cheeseburger and bacon?
Cheeseburger and bacon? I mean, probably not bacon. Is that a quip because I'm Canadian, sir? That everything has to have bacon on it? I'll have you know. We have maple syrup on our... No, we have maple syrup on our cheeseburgers. I don't know. Candy? Okay. Well, I mean, here and there. I mean, like, I don't just overdose on candy all the time. Last couple of times, I just bought a couple of bags of chips. A couple of weeks back, I had some ice cream that I had bought. I think it was like... I can't remember what flavor it was. I think it was strawberry cheesecake, actually. That car doesn't look very mobile. But yeah, really good game, really good body cam game made by PlayStation Interactive. And again, this game is made by 2 guys in Unreal Engine 5. And it is a really cheap game. If you're looking for a really cheap body cam game for your console, it is on Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC. And it currently... Well, no, it's not currently. I mean, this the normal cost of the game. The cost of the game, if you ever want to get this for yourself, is literally $2. I believe that's less than the price of a cup of coffee, at least in the States. I think with how everything's going in the States right now, you're probably paying like $10 for a cup of coffee.
This game looks good. I know games that are free and are terrible.
Yeah, no, well, I've covered PlayStage interactive games in the past on my channel, and all of them have been really good. They did that. What the hell is this? Oh, that's a glitch. That's supposed to be a power line? Why would it... Yeah, that's definitely a glitch. Oh well. Sillavi, there is going to be glitches here and there. I mean, the game is made by two guys, as I said. So there will be glitches here and there. I'm not fussy about that kind of stuff. Unless it's game breaking. If it's a game breaking bug, then obviously I'm going to care more. But if it's graphical glitches here and there, NPC issues, that's different. Oh, Jesus. It's about to put a bullet in my head.
This is dispatch. Officer, your vehicle has additional supplies. Over.
My vehicle is additional... Where is my vehicle parked? Oh, it's up here. But yeah, so PlayStage Interactive. So I've covered a couple of their games. They are on YouTube under PlayStage Interactive. You can see them live.
These guys are like stormtroopers. They can't aim for nothing.
They can't aim for nothing. Well, then again, neither can I. So I think it's a well-evened match. I am secretly the stormtrooper, sir. I'll have you know. Stormtrooper in training right here. Alright, let's see if we can kind of... hello, already! What did I say? See? Stormtrooper in training. Okay, so... The story of the game is that we are an undercover cop who is waiting for backup. And in the meantime, he is told to survive while he waits for backup. The game is just basically a wave shooter with enemies appearing in random locations over and over. I don't know how many rounds there are.
I found out the reason their aim is so bad is cause they can't see out of their helmet.
They can't see out of their helmets. Yeah, George Lucas actually mentioned that back in the day. What? You have to wonder what the Imperial Alliance... Is it Imperial Alliance? I feel like Alliance is wrong.
First Order stormtroopers.
You have to wonder what the Imperials were thinking, giving their soldiers outfits that they can barely see out of. It's no problem. You wanna fight the rebels? I understand. Here's a stormtrooper outfit. You may not be able to see anything out of it when you fire, but trust me, you'll be fine. Who's yelling? Can you keep it down? Hey, Lewis, you misplaced your shoes. Alright, I'm gonna take the high ground and see if I can spot any of these wonderful people. These completely wonderful people, let me tell you, these guys are the best. I especially like the power lines going through everything, it's fantastic. Alright, I'm not seeing anybody here.
Makes sense why they lost to UX. Also, I think it was cause the Emperor was cheap. Same reason why Vader's suit was designed bad.
The Emperor was cheap. He was just buying everything at Kmart. This looks good. I can't. I used to be able to do the Emperor's voice so well, and then so many years of not doing it. Come out to play, please. I have a gun with your name on it. Or bullets, at any rate. Oh, there they are. 5 guys. Is there any down here? Oh! There's a guy right there. Alright, so we got 2 over here. What's my ammo at for my rifle? Yeah, well, 3 over here. That's right, just stay straight ahead there. That's fine. 1, 2. How are you... Sir, you were shot in the face. I don't understand how you survived that. But all in all, it's a really good game, and again, really cheap. And I urge those of you who have the PS5 to check out PlayStation Interactive's games, because they really have their survival horror games are really good. I live streamed one of them before. I live streamed Cursed Feed. So if you whoa. If you go into my playlist section and look up Cursed Feed, you'll find the stream in there, where we play as a ghost hunter exploring a haunted house. Kind of similar to Phasmophobia.
Officer, your vehicle has additional supplies. Over.
Kind of similar to Phasmophobia, but obviously not as good, because Phasmophobia is, you know, nothing can beat Phasmophobia in terms of ghost hunting games.
Have you ever thought about streaming the new RoboCop game if gameplay is similar to this?
I've already streamed RoboCop Rogue City, my friend. Long time ago. I streamed it when it first came out. Lewis forced me to at gunpoint. No, I'm just joking. But yes, I have streamed RoboCop Rogue City in its entirety when it originally released. So that would have been last year. And I intend to stream its sequel when it comes out this summer. Because RoboCop Rogue City has a sequel that is coming out this summer that takes place right after the main game. So it's a direct sequel. And apparently in the sequel you'll be able to play as Alex Murphy before he became RoboCop. So you'll be able to do certain call-ups as Alex Murphy as a standard police officer. So that should be fun. And that's coming out, I think they said June or July. And I will grab it, and I will stream it. Bam. 7 guys left. Oh. Oh, you had that, didn't ya? There we go. There's an awful lot of criminals on this map, I tell you. Alright. You were just stupid. You didn't even bother firing at me. You just walked up to me, sir, like I was handing out free lollipops.
Hope it doesn't show him being killed by Clarence and the gang.
Well, they kind of showed it kind of briefly in a flashback in RoboCop Rogue City. They showed him, like, laying on the ground, excuse me, with a chalk outline surrounding him. So they kind of did show it for a split second when you visit the mill location in RoboCop Rogue City to take care of the street vultures. I always found that, I mean, a lot of people love Peter Weller, and I mean, I do too, don't get me wrong. But I found that his acting in RoboCop was so over the top, especially in RoboCop 2. Like, I mean, that movie the over-the-top acting was just crazy. Like, near the beginning of the game where he's... Game? Why do I keep on saying game? Near the beginning of the movie where he's wandering through this nuke warehouse and just, like, picking up random drug dealers. And he's, like, yelling at them. He's, like, going, "Nuke, where is it made?" Over and over. Over and over.
I've seen the worst brutal scene in any movie.
Oh no, to me the worst brutal scene in the original RoboCop movie was where the Ed 209 just like literally rips apart one of the OCP lackeys. That was one of the most violent scenes in my opinion. But yeah, generally I will, any new game that is very popular, I will usually stream on my channel. So whether or not it is right away or not is another story. But I do have, I do grab every single new release. Now I do plan to stream Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out, but apparently it looks like it's going to be delayed into 2026. With the latest information coming straight from Rockstar Games.
Brain in the jar in his eyes.
Oh, that looked fake. Ah, shit, I should have gone to my car. What am I doing? I'm just wandering around. I need to get ammo. That is not my car. That is a dead end. Let's try that again. Oh, of course they're gonna be right here where I need to be. I'm just gonna go this way and hope I don't run into any enemies. There we go. Well, at least we know where they are. Can we... Why is my gun tilted? Oh. I see.
How did you feel about that scene in RoboCop 2 where he's talking to his wife making like he doesn't know her to keep her safe?
Yeah, well, that's part of his programming. That's not him actually saying... Because keep in mind, they mention that in the RoboCop game, that at the end of the day, while he does have independent thought, it is overseen by OCP, so he really doesn't have independent thought. It was mostly OCP telling him, "Hey, don't talk to your wife. You'll upset her." What is that? Is that the gun broken in half? Oh, that was one of the clips. It just sucked right into the earth.
Oh, I thought he said all that to her to help her get over his death and to show her he's not really Murphy when we all know he is.
No, I don't think so. I think he's keep in mind, at the end of the day, he is controlled by OCP. OCP always kind of has their nails in him. So, I feel that he doesn't have as much independent thought as he'd like. But yes, I've covered RoboCop Rogue City. I've also covered Teon Interactive's other game, Terminator Resistance, on my channel. So you can check both those streams out. Now with RoboCop Rogue City, I beat the entire game in its entirety in multiple parts, but with Terminator Resistance, I never finished that stream. I just streamed it for a little bit and never went back to it. And that I'm kind of guilty of that. I'll kind of like start streams and get distracted by other stuff. Yay, ADHD. And that's what happens. I'll like start a stream, say, oh, you know, part 1. Well, where's the other parts? Oh, they'll come in about 5 years. I need to get on track with that, and if I'm going to stream a game, probably do it in all the parts needed.
First movie made it like he regained his humanity, especially when he killed Clarence and got the name Murphy at the end.
But yeah, so from what I've seen of the sequel, it doesn't feel like it plays the same, at least not from the trailer that I saw. It looks like it's a tower defense game almost. Like you're climbing up the Omni Consumer Products tower and shooting waves of enemies. And while you're doing that, you'll occasionally have interactive flashbacks as RoboCop, where you're playing as
Remember the toxic waste
Murphy.
was disturbing.
Yeah, with I can't remember the guy's name. Okay, where are you guys? Where are you other two baddies at? I feel like I've gone all over the map, and I haven't seen ya. You down here? Nope. Nobody inside the buildings?
I heard his brother is in the new game.
I don't want to say anything. I urge you to check out the playlist section on my YouTube channel and check out my playthrough of RoboCop Rogue City whenever you can. I'm not going to say anything. You'll figure it out for yourself when you watch it. But it's not... Yeah, I'm not going to say anything. I want to. I really do, but I'm not going to. Wow, I'm sorry. Am I not hitting you?
1031, this is dispatch. Officer, your vehicle has additional supplies.
I literally shot at you like 10 times. Right in the face.
Gotcha.
This guy is like a robot, or Merlin the Magician, one of the two. Alright, let's prepare for the next round here. So again, we're going to go into 5 rounds at each location, so we have one more round at this location, and then we'll open up the next map. Because realistically, we could go round after round after round after round. I've made it up to round 50 on these waves, or wave 50 I should say, with no end in sight. So I don't think there is an end to these waves. Are you guys literally just all here? What is this, a convention? Okay. Again, a really good body cam game made by two people, quite literally. And again, not overly expensive. If you're looking for a really good body cam game for console, you can go do no better than this one, which is $2 on the store. That's not a sale cost, that's regular cost. One left. I thought we had... Hold on. Is there a guy down here? Oh, Jesus, stupid garbage cans. Alright, let's check down here and see if there's There is not. Where is this man hiding? Another game I intend to stream when it comes out in August is the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. That's coming out, I believe that game's actually gone gold because it's available for pre-order. And that's coming out, I think, the end of August? And I definitely want to get it because Metal Gear Solid 3, out of all the Metal Gear games, was one of my favorites. I really loved Snake Eater. And so, being able to replay that in Unreal Engine 5 is definitely going to bring back some memories of the classic games. I do have the classic games, by the way. And I might stream them closer to when Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake comes out. Maybe I'll do like a week or two before and we'll stream the classic game and then go into the new one. One of my friends suggested, well, when you're streaming Metal Gear Solid, you should talk like Solid Snake. I feel like that would aggravate people very quickly. Just play the entire game, talking like Snake over and over. Really piss people off. Alright. Where is this last guy? I cannot find this. What the hell is that Joker? That is totally... Is that stolen art? That feels like stolen art to me. It's like the bats. Bat symbols. That's totally Joker. I don't know, man. 2015? Well, I mean, they gave whoever the artist is, they gave him credit by putting his name in. But I mean, like that, I don't know. That's definitely Joker and Batman and whatnot. It's very Joker, Batman themed. Oh man, where is this final guy? I am not seeing him anywhere. Oh! Surprise!
1031, this is dispatch. Officer, your vehicle has additional supplies. Over.
Alright, so we've made it to round 5, so what we'll do is we'll go do the same thing we did on the previous map, where we'll go back to the car, get our health packs, get our ammo, and then we're gonna quit to the main menu and pull up the final map. Okay.
1031, dispatch, you're entering hot zone, known gang territory. Officer, multiple armed suspects reported at location. Gang activity confirmed. Over. 1033. Be advised, backup is 15 minutes out. If things get hot, your vehicle has additional supplies. Watch your 6. Over. 1099. Officer, neutralize all hostile targets. Backup ETA, 12 minutes. Hold your position if possible. Your vehicle has med supplies if needed. Over.
Now, realistically, if this was an actual police simulator, that would... hi, Joker, again. Now, realistically, if this game was a real police simulator, that would not happen. I can't picture an undercover cop being left by themselves for that length of time. It just would not happen. Backup would come almost immediately. I'd say within the first... maybe 5 minutes. And that's kind of pushing it. It'd be probably less than that. Oh! These guys are actually scouting. Wasn't expecting that. One guy left. Now I do have another body cam game that's horror based where you're exploring a haunted school. I might stream that at some point as well. But I figured tonight, because I don't really want to spend too much time invested in a 2-hour stream, I figured a nice short little stream showcasing off a body cam game on the PlayStation 5. What? But yeah, it looks like GTA 6 is getting delayed. I just read an article recently that Take-Two Interactive, who are the owners of Rockstar Games, are thinking of delaying the game into the new year to give it more time in production. Now, right now, it's not official that it's actually getting delayed. They're in the thought process of delaying it, which usually means that it's going to get delayed. I think we all saw that coming, though. I think we all kind of figured that it would not be out this year, despite what Rockstar says. Because they kind of have a habit of delaying all their games. Yeah, that's a nice car, buddy. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Hi. I'm just here checking out your car.
This is dispatch. Officer, your vehicle has additional supplies. Over.
Why do they always have to say that? You'd figure after, like, the first time that I go back to my car to resupply, they wouldn't have to tell me over the radio every time. How about sending me backup? Instead of just contacting me on the radio saying, hey, officer, you got additional supplies. How about just letting me know that you're on your way, so that I don't have to shoot 5 rounds of guys. Yep, this is a nice area, sir. I'm glad you approve. You just saw me. You are dumb as a post. I don't think feet are supposed to bend like that, but hey, hi. One more guy left, and I betcha I know where he is. Yep, I see him way the hell down at the other end of this really beautiful warehouse. I get it, man. I get it. The hood down over your face, everything. Yeah. I can understand why you can't see me. That makes sense.
This is dispatch. Officer, your vehicle has additional supplies. Over.
But yeah, I think the next time I stream, which would probably be at my new place, I will do some more of Phasmophobia as well. We will cover some other games. I definitely want to get into Kingdom Come Deliverance and stream that, even though I know, or Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I should say. Even though I know that game is stupidly long, it is drop dead beautiful, though. That game is a beautiful game. I also want to get into streaming some more of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So, we'll be doing that as well. And again tonight, if you guys are in the mood, join us at 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over at the Pirates of the Geek Vortex podcast. Tonight we'll be talking about the craziness that's going on in the world lately with politics, and just how everything's kind of all over the place. The world has become really dark and more expensive. More additional supplies. Yep. And again, you couldn't just send the backup, could you? Officer, I got some supplies for you. What about the backup? It's not important. Just go get the supplies. We're busy right now. There's a giant shootout at the donut shop. Equipped with extra sprinkles. $151, $153. Both are kind of like the same amount of ammo, slightly. What did that guy say? He just whispered something. I know you. That's what it sounded like. I know you too. Tell me, buddy, have you ever danced with the devil by the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. Alright, is that it? That's the last guy? The one staring at the car? I wonder if I can get in front of him and if he reacts. Oh, okay. So it seems to me like what the issue is that they need to work on the line of sight of the characters. It seems like there is a radius that just is outside of their field of view, which definitely needs to be improved upon. But again, the game is made by two guys, and it's a $2 game. So the likelihood of them releasing a patch when they have another game on the way for April. They have a horror game coming out in April. That's very reminiscent of the movie It, with the clown. So, hello? So that's coming out in April, and I'll probably grab that and stream that as well. It's again, that game's going to be about $2, just like this one. And I've never really encountered... I have most of PlayStage's games, and I've never had issues with any of them. I've always had a lot of fun with all of them. I have Death Motel. A lot of their horror games mix Unreal Engine 5 gameplay or environments with live actors. So like FMV mixed with Unreal Engine 5, and it actually looks really impressive. I mean, when I streamed Cursed Feed, that horror game Cursed Feed, which is where you play as a ghost hunter exploring a haunted mansion, all the ghosts were FMV. They were FMV live actors, and it was incorporated quite well, mixed with Unreal Engine 5 environments. It actually looked really good. You always wonder, you know, if it's blended in seamlessly or not, because if not blended in seamlessly, it just looks like superimposed people over top of game graphics. And thankfully, PlayStage doesn't do that. When they incorporate FMV with Unreal Engine 5 environments, it actually looks really good. Actually, is very realistic looking. Let me guess, the one guy left, he's down here staring at his car by the warehouse. Don't worry, buddy, I'm coming to get you. Oh, he's down there at the very far end again. Instead of looking at the car, we're just looking at boxes. Fair enough. Sorry to bore you. Anyway, I think we're just going to head back to the car and call this a stream. I would very much like to stream something else tonight. Another Unreal Engine 5 game, but I think I'm going to cut that short because I still have to make some dinner. And, yeah, and I also want to do some last minute things as well. So I think that's where we're going to call it for tonight, everybody. So thank you to everybody tuning in tonight. Thanks to Lewis and everybody else who tuned in as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I apologize if this isn't a little bit longer than it usually is, because usually I stream for about 2 hours, and I feel like that's usually a good stop for games. This is only about 1 hour. Which is rare for me, I know, but unfortunately, life calls, and I have to get ready for my move next week. Got to finish off a few things and make some dinner. So thank you very much to everybody tuning in tonight, and everybody watching after the fact. It's always greatly appreciated. If you guys like what you see, consider liking and subscribing. I cover PS4, PS5, PC, and VR games. If any of that interests you, consider liking and subscribing. And again, if there's any games that you recommend I try out on my channel, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll try to look into them. And if I have them, I will stream them for you. But until then, guys, have a wonderful night. I will be zooming on over to the Pirates of the Geek Vortex podcast tonight at 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll be on Olav Productions channel. That's OLLAMH Productions. Check him out on YouTube, and we'll be over there doing some podcasting. And that'll be at 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time again. Until then, guys, have a good night, and have an amazing weekend. And I hope to see you soon at the Gamers Grotto. Take care once again. Check out the playlist section for any missed streams that you may have missed at any point. And I will be back as soon as possible with another live stream. Take care and have a good night.